Hey, it's Mark.w.oberg with Berkshire Hathaway HomeServices Beach Properties of Florida. And today I'm out at Latitude Margaritaville Watersound. Yeah, it's a little cold today. In all honesty, it's only in the 50s, but I'm a Floridian, so it feels much colder than it truly is. Today I'm out here going to be doing some walkthroughs for some clients of their build-outs that they got going on. It's one of the services that I do. But that's not the reason for the video today. The reason for the video today is I have been getting quite a few phone calls lately from people who have already visited the sales site and did not take a buyer's representative or a buyer's agent with them the day that they registered. And they call me and ask if I can represent them after the fact. And here's the simplicity of it. If you come to the sales center, whether it be here in Watersound or one of the other locations, and you do not take your buyer's agent with you and register the day you first visit, then the sales center, the developer, will not pay a buyer's representative to represent you, to take you from registration to closing. And they do print that on their registration cards, so they're not hiding it. It is there to read. So they're not being underhanded or anything like that. As a matter of fact, most builders actually do that in new construction. If you go to their sales center and you don't take a buyer's representative, or at least some of them will let you fill out that you do have an agent, a lot of times they won't pay the agent if they're not present. So if you are thinking about buying new construction, whether it be Margaritaville or anywhere else, always consider taking an agent with you. Always consider having an agent who's going to represent your fiduciary interests. Now, that makes me segue into another part. Now, even if you do register and you didn't have an agent to begin with, you can hire an agent yourself and pay them out of pocket. Economically, that's not feasible for everybody. It may not make a lot of sense, but in some cases it does. So that's something you're going to have to think about yourself. Next, I want to talk about, let's say you showed up to the sales center and you registered with an agent, but then they're not helping you anymore, or they're not returning your phone call and your emails. And sadly, I'm getting quite a few more phone calls than I'd like. I've had a few phone calls from people saying, Mark, I showed up to the sales center and I registered with an agent. I'm not getting anywhere with the sales center, and I am no longer getting replies from my agent. They're not returning my phone calls. They're not returning my emails. That's unfortunate. I don't operate like that. I can't obviously speak to others, and obviously others do operate like that. But the simple fact is that once you take an agent with you to the sales center and they register you, they've earned the commission, and that's really all that is required to earn said commission. It's only the agents that are true realtors, true agents, that are going to take their client all the way from registration to closing, or unless someone gets, they say, Mark, I don't want to wait anymore, or tell their agent they don't want to wait anymore, and that just ends it because they're not going to buy them there. But moral of that story is hire the right agent for the job. Hire somebody who is going to take you from step A to step Z. And then that agency is going to follow up with you after that, after you close, I reach out to my clients no less than once a year. A lot of the times it's twice a year. So, and I do that forever until they say, Mark, stop. Or, hey, Mark, it's time to sell my house. So, that wraps that up. It's unfortunate, but yeah. If you ever have any questions, if you're doing research about Latitude Margaritaville Watersound, give me a call. I'm always happy to tell you the information that I have on hand. Always happy to talk to people. Bye now. Take care.